Hello everybody, it's Tsuki and welcome back to the Let's Play. So, we're not in the Rogues Guild anymore as you can see. I decided to actually try doing something else today. And that was to, right here, actually get some stuff done on Lancer, which would be the Grand Company hunting log, which I actually forgot existed, to be honest, because I haven't had to do this in quite some time. Oh, it's raining in Danlin. How about that? So we're actually going to be heading towards southern Danlin. I'm going to go ahead and activate these actions right now because why not? And as you can see, we still have all of these. Now, in order to actually complete this, we are going to need to do Halatali. So I should probably queue that up soon. I think I'm going to do that just on Lancer. I know I said I was going to wait and save it for my rogue, but I really just want to get this hunting log done so I can actually rank up in my Grand Company, get the next set of Grand Company leaves. So it looks like we need to kill some stuff here. Oh, it looks like we actually have quite a bit of stuff to kill in the southern island. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead do that. Yep, it's a new week. See, today is Thursday night, so the new server relocation thing has already happened. I heard that it actually got moved to Sacramento, California. I'm not sure if that's true. That's what I just heard from word of mouth, and if that is true, I guess that's pretty fortunate for me because I actually live in Portland, Oregon, which is well, fairly close to Sacramento, California compared to other places. So that's like the upper part of Oregon. So, you know, really, we're just like right there. So, that's nice. I haven't actually played a whole lot since the server relocations because I've actually been playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3 because some new zombie maps came out. And funny thing, a lot of people, when I tell them I actually did used to play Call of Duty back before it got all this extra movement stuff, they get really surprised. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't seem like a person who would play Call of Duty, but I actually played a lot of Call of Duty, like back in high school. Like Modern Warfare 2 and the first Black Ops game were like the games of choice for me, really, back then. Used to play them with all my friends from high school. Since then, we don't really play that often, mostly just because I I went the PS4 route, and everyone else seems to have bought an Xbox One, which they're lost because PS4 has been killing it with their exclusive lately. Like, what you got? You got Persona, Nier, well, although Nier's on PC too, so I guess that doesn't count. Neo, Bloodborne. Bloodborne's one of my favorite games, so it's probably a lot of other ones I'm missing. Like, there's a lot of, you know, JRPGs as well that are only PlayStation exclusives. So, okay. So I am queued for Halatali, so that's going right now. Peists, I think, this way. And then there's actually something on our Grand Company log we need to kill here. Broken water as well. Broken water. I think they're inside. Yeah, I think I remember now. So I suppose the good thing about this is that it's going to give me a nice little chunk of Grand Company seals, but also, since we're actually bothering to do the hunting log for Lancer as well, it's going to give me a little bit of XP. Brings us that much closer to blood for blood. Alright, so the ammo gel should be in this cave, I believe. No, I think they're tempered in this cave, actually. Yeah, the Corpse Brigade. I don't think those are tempered, actually. Ignore what I just said. But apparently we need to kill these, so yeah, that's good, right? I am drawing a complete flick. Where are the ammo jaw? Oh, I know where they are. Never mind. They're at that little bridge place, I think. Yeah, like right here. That's where the ammo jaw are at. The lower level ones, anyway. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't want to aggro him, but too late. Yeah. A little trick you can do when enemies are casting spells at you. You can line of sight them. It'll usually not go off. In some of the later content, like the dungeons and stuff, Square Enix kind of wisened up and made it so that spells tend to go off. But when you're soloing stuff out here, it should still be a valid strategy. So I've actually been neglecting to train Baka at the stable to get his favorite food up. Alright. The Amajal Bruiser. We have some stuff in Eastern Thanalan too. A couple things on Eastern Thanalan for this. And then this. I should just show incomplete, huh? That makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, we still need the Pice. I totally forgot about that. I don't think I've been to Eastern Lenosha yet on this character. Alright, so let's get the Pistes. Are they Pistes or Pastes? I think they're Pastes. Because of that stupid Fate name. Copied Pastes. So it makes more sense if that's actually what they're called. In all actuality, if I had just done like a couple of leveling roulettes on this character for Lancer, I'd already be 34, so I think I'm capped. Yeah, definitely capped on leaves, so it's a little more beneficial to do Grand Company leaves to level than leveling dungeons, just because I mean, you get a little bit for the leveling roulette, but not a whole lot. Like 260 without the adventure in need. Most of it comes from the adventure in need bonus, which is unfortunate because it's almost always tank. Oh no. Come on. Yeah, I thought Baka was gonna get aggro right there. I've actually been having an itch to heal. But I haven't really healed in actually quite a while, like a couple months. Just because my animal weapon is keeping me stuck on DPS. It's between Lancer and Rogue on this character, and Bard on my main, and Black Mage on Luana. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill these and get out of here. Also, I was wrong. This area is where the Tempered are at. But, you know, we found them in the end. Yeah, little tip, if you ever have your Chocobo fighting something you want to get away, put them in a healing stance and they'll follow you. Alright, so I think we should be good to go for this area. Head to Eastern Thanalan next since it's the closest spot. So nothing on Lancer, but we do have a couple things to get on the Grand Company log. Yeah, these things, or these three enemies, we'll be finding them in Halatali once we get in. All right. Been debating if on other stuff I want to post right now. Like, I considered actually posting some zombie stuff from Call of Duty, but it seems very odd. I don't know. I mean, I play a ton, like a good variety of games, so maybe not that much. I don't know. Honestly, I should just post whatever I feel like. 'Cause that's, I mean, it's what the channel's for, right? Alright, I think I gotta get one of the ammo drills here and one over towards High Bridge. And after this, so we got some East Shroud, Upper Lenosha, North Shroud. We even have to head to Quarthus. Oh look, it's Mahes. It's another A rank that would promptly get me killed if I got too close. I've actually run into quite a few A ranks on a lower level character, although it's never actually been to the point where they're just completely in my way that I can't complete quests without them, you know, dying first. But I imagine there's probably instances where that would be the case. Probably would like to avoid those instances. Alright. Anyway, need to get to High Bridge now. Alright, so debating what I should do after this is over with. Maybe I could just take this all the way to 34 tonight. It's possible, but I don't know. I do not know. Once we get this to 34, we can focus pretty much just on Rogue. Do some pugilist stuff off screen maybe. Get it up to get Monk unlocked maybe. Although that's a lot of work, because I have to actually unlock Marauder. Although, I mean, if I just wait like a month's time, they're gonna change the whole cross-class system supposedly, so maybe I won't have to bother with Marauder to get Mercy Stroke and all of that. Okay, where am I heading? I think it's in this area. Yep, I see them. Oh, looks like we lost the other DPS who was in queue with us. That's unfortunate. Oh, never mind. Look at that. Move this. Oh, right. Look at that. So pretty. I don't know why I'm watching this cutscene, and I didn't watch any other ones. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal to watch judging cutscenes, right? They only last like 15 seconds. Look, someone else is watching the cutscene too, so... Need a second food. Fingers crossed this tank knows how to hold aggro. Oh, and no full thrust again, so that's good. Oh, back to the good old impulse price or impulse drive spam. Did I just say price? So one run of Halatali should get us the kills we need for our hunting log. Even if we're skipping certain enemies, like they'll be in our path. I think so anyway. It's been a while. I'm trying to think. There's other dungeons that you have to do. Usually it's the optional dungeons that require you to do the Grand Company. Like I think there might be some stuff in Karn. And definitely some stuff in Cutter's Cry. I don't know about Zamiel Darkhold. Actually, Zamiel Darkhold is actually a whole quest line to get it done for your Grand Company, so... I do wonder how much further I'll be able to get into this series before Stormfront actually releases. It's only a month left, surprisingly enough. Like, I was very eagerly awaiting Heavensward release back, you know, a couple years ago around this time. But in the case of Stormblood, it's just kind of... It's actually coming a bit too fast, in my opinion. Like, there's still so many games I want to play that I haven't had the opportunity to play yet. Or, I've had the opportunity to play them, but not finish. I don't know. I've also just been taking like a huge break from Final Fantasy. Like, I've only really been playing on this character for the most part. Oh, there's the bomb slow. When it comes to these gas bombs, you don't actually have to kill them. They will explode on their own eventually. So I honestly don't bother attacking them unless it's the only thing we have aggroed. And as long as you don't stand in the explosion, we should be fine. Like, I would not be focusing on them like everyone else seems to be doing right now, because it's a waste of time. And even when they explode like that, you still get the experience for it too. So. Looks like this tank is very new to this dungeon. I don't know why that was so amusing, seeing her open with fracture. Need more overpower. Like, do you guys remember when overpower had like the longest animation? Like, there's this whole like wind up thing. It took like a whole like extra second. You have to like wind it up and then slam the axe down. Then they changed it so that you just slam the axe down instantly. I remember I used to have to time my overpower so that by the time like I would throw my tomahawk, and by the time all the enemies got within range, my overpower would hit them all. So there's two ways to do this. You can burn it, which is my preferred method, or you can actually kill the ads. And basically, ads are gonna spawn from the various like little fireplace areas on the sides of the map. What we have to do is kill them before they reach this bonfire in the middle. Otherwise they explode for AoE damage. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're trying to do. I mean, I don't really mind either way, to be honest, honestly. But it looks like the healer's doing it actually, which is kind of amusing. What are you doing, tank? Please. You know, I would actually go do that one ahead of me, but I kind of have aggro. Where are you going? What are you doing? This is your responsibility, not mine. So when I'm a melee DPS and we're actually killing these, the best way, I actually like them to get closer because, you know, I don't have to move and I can still hit the boss, but, you know, they're doing it for me because I guess I'm tanking now. Like, you can even look on the side of the aggro table, like, I have like twice as much aggro as the tank. I totally forgot I have Invigorate here. That would probably help, right? Now, in all honesty, this would probably be dead already if everyone just focused this. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. Oh, never mind. Healer got it. Good job, healer. Good job, tank. You're doing the DPS's job, and I'm doing your job. Thought I had to actually use a potion there. So these bigger ones, if they actually reached the bonfire, they do a bigger explosion. But even at most, it's like half HP explosion, so it's not a big of a deal, really. And I can't wait for the second boss. That's gonna be fun. That shall be fun indeed. Speaking of which, Mother's Day just passed this past weekend. I think this Mother's Day went fairly well. You know, bought my mom nice gifts, took her out to dinner, watched a movie afterwards, spent like $400, so all together. But you know, it was a very fun day. So, you know, she deserves all that stuff. Also, I had my own Mother's Day because I don't know, people in my free company like to do that kind of stuff. Oh yes. Everybody gets... I forget, new players always get lost on this map. Oh joy. That's the summoner. So, as you see, you're supposed to press the bonfire in the middle after you kill the boss to teleport here. A lot of people will see, new players will see us disappear and we'll be over here. So they'll try to run all the way over there. But no, you're supposed to hit the bonfire. They should really make that more clear, to be honest. Because I have actually stood here quite a while before in many different runs because people don't understand when you tell them to click on the bonfire. Alright, there you go. Summoner made it. Or Arcanist, actually. Not a summoner yet. So, these trash mobs actually hit fairly hard compared to everything else we've fought so far in the previous dungeons. So it's a good idea to hold aggro. Now we need to hit these chain winches. There's 5 of them along the path. If you get the bomb, just run away. They'll explode on its own. If you get the sprites, then you do actually have to probably kill them. And if you get the chest, well, that you don't really have to fight anything. And it's completely random what spawns each time. You could get all bombs, one run. You can get all chests. Completely possible. So pet peeve of mine, since it's a suitable topic, I really hate it when you get players who are new to Arcanist or Summoner, and they don't control their pet manually, and their pet does the little pushback effect. I hate it when my summoners don't do that. Yo, we got a winch here. And of course it's ice sprites, or lightning sprites rather. Why is everyone running away? Yo, dude, seriously? I don't understand. Wow, looks like the tank went and aggroed some shit up there. Well, it's a good thing Carbuncle's tanking. You and me, man, we'll take them on together. Wow, this got messy real fast. This actually wouldn't be a half bad spot to use caster limit break, I would think. But unfortunately, I am not the caster. Alright, this one's almost dead. Typically when it comes to, I think I've mentioned this before actually, honestly, it's kind of hard to keep track of what I say, because I ramble on so much. But typically when it comes to choosing priorities for targets to attack, it's almost always a good idea to focus magic damage dealers first, just because it's a lot easier to mitigate physical damage than it is magical damage. A lot of cooldowns are only effective on physical damage. Plus, you can only block and parry physical damage. So, I don't know. I should probably take my allergy medicine, huh? I think I forgot to take it this morning, and I had the most horrible time at work. And then I came home and I forgot to take it again before I started recording this video. See, this was the main reason why I wanted to avoid doing Halatali on Lancer, because I knew how boring it would be to spam nothing but Impulse Drive again. Oh, looks like we got that Python patrolled. Goodness. Makes me wonder how much more time efficient this Let's Play would be if I was actually a healer rather than a DPS. Because presumably I'd have much faster queue times. But also, I'd be DPSing. So it would make all of our dungeon and instance runs that much quicker. There's another winch. Please don't walk away this time. Thankfully, it's just a coffer. Now, there's actually a coffer down here. It can spawn level 20 pink gear and accessories, stuff like that. I don't really need it, probably. If we got a potion anyway. What are you doing? Seriously. Now, when it comes to these lower level dungeons, basically up until about Hawk Manor, I usually give my tanks a pass if they can't hold aggro, just because it's actually pretty difficult to hold aggro against decent DPS if you're not geared yourself, because Marauders don't have access to Butcher's Block until level 30. I guess Paladins and Gladiators get Rage of Alone at 26, but yeah. It actually can be pretty difficult to hold aggro against DPS at this level, especially if your DPS are really high level and are synced down or just really geared. And really, even if it gets chaotic like this, where everyone's aggro's just going all over the party, usually if your healer just throws out a couple heals to everyone every now and then, it's usually not that bad. Yes, it's messy, but it's definitely not like threatening at all. Oh goodness. Look how the tanks last on aggro on this Python. Like, come on now. I'm sitting here complaining that he's not holding aggro, or she's not holding aggro, after I just said I give my tanks a pass. I mean, I give my tanks a pass, but that doesn't mean I won't personally complain about it to myself. Well, it's not technically to myself anymore since this is actually on a video, but still. Alright, last chain winch. Alright, we got a coffer. So left or right doesn't really matter. I tend to just kind of wait in the middle and see where my party goes. Typically most people go to the left. We shall see though. Go. Alright. So the easiest way to really do this boss is to pull the boss over to the ramp here. And then once the boss hits the 33 increment HPs, it'll run back into the water. Although you can just tank into the water and just make sure to get out of it when it gets electrified. Yeah, so when it does that, get out of the water, and then we have to kill all the lightning sprites. It's a particularly annoying process if you're a melee DPS, definitely. And I can't wait to not have to spam impulse drive anymore. Probably one of the main. Oh, I totally forgot I have aggro. I mean, I could throw my lance and have it magically appear back in my hand. I might say that, but I mean, paladins have shield lob and warriors have Tomahawk, so same concept, right? I actually could just limit break the boss. There's really no point to. I mean, it has very little HP as is. Yeah, good job. You just wasted the limit break. Alright. I'm not actually sure if that resets when we get to the last boss or not. But, I mean, my opinion, it's probably almost always better to use it. Not gonna be using that. I can actually equip this. It's actually pretty nice for. You could probably go to need on it. But in most cases, I prefer to use limit breaks on ranged or casters for trash, rather than bosses. I mean, that's for dungeons, you know, raids and extreme primals. Usually there's a specific way you want to use the limit break for those, but I always feel it's more efficient to use the AoE limit breaks for trash pulls. Unfortunately, I'm going to be a melee DPS, so I'm not actually in control of that at all. Alright. I wonder if she has Tomahawk at all. I haven't seen her use it. At least I haven't paid attention enough to see her use it. Oh, more bombs. Same strategy as before, I like to ignore them. Although it's a little different story when they're attacking the healer, isn't it? Oh, there's the other bomb. Hello there. Again, there's really no point in attacking the bombs, but there's no point in telling that to the rest of my party, because they're just going to keep attacking it. Yeah, we might as well attack this one. Might actually kill it before it explodes. Nope, never mind. You can actually open this door. We don't have to kill anything else in this room if we don't want to. Alright, I do believe we finished our hunting log for this. Yep, we did. Good. So with this boss, it's pretty much the same matter as the first boss. Basically, instead of making sure we kill the Yats before they reach the bonfire, it's kill the Yats before we reach the boss or it explodes. But again, you can just burn it. You don't need to kill the ads. So, when the boss becomes invincible, there's going to be ads spawning from the little torches in the 4 little... I was going to say corners, but it's a circle, so I don't know. The edges of the circle, I guess. Those are the ads that will gravitate to the boss and try to kill them. But the ads that you want to kill first are actually these sprites. Why? Because when you kill all 3 of the sprites that spawn, you'll stop the rest of the ads from spawning, and you'll push the boss out of his invisibility phase. So there you go. No more ads spawning. Boss is out of invincibility. I'm tanking for some reason. Good times. Yo. Alright. So as the tank, you can actually move him out of the way for the ads so that your DPS can kill them in time. Obviously, as the tank, it's also not a good idea to go and attack the ads yourself because you'll lead the boss to them. And even though I'm not the tank, I am actually tanking, so... So same matter, kill the sprites first. Minimize the amount of ads you have to kill later. And there you go. Alright, let's push it this way, bring it this way. I mean, we decided, I guess we were killing the ads, and I would go kill the ads if I wasn't tanking, but I kinda am, so. Alright, so here. He's not gonna go invincible, but he will get a damage boost. And now ads are gonna be spawning. So they're spawning over there, so I'm actually, well, as soon as he's done casting this, I'm actually gonna pull the boss as far away as possible from this. So it gives my DPS the most amount of time to kill it. Or in the case of actually burning the boss, it gives us time to kill the boss. Alright, might as well limit break or get interrupted because I get punted across the room. Yeah, there we go. I'm pretty sure I tanked every boss this dungeon at some point. That's fun. Didn't I say at the beginning of the dungeon, fingers crossed, our tank can hold aggro? But in any case, like even with me tanking the bosses, as long as I got a couple kills from the healer, it ended up fine, so no big deal. Look at that, that's gonna help her hold aggro though, so good job on that. And we're out of here. Alright. So that's done. Now we just have to finish up our hunting log and we're good to go. One more thing to kill here. Alright, well, I don't actually need to kill this bruiser, but I'm going to kill him anyway. Now, as I mentioned in one of the previous videos, you can actually get to the South Shroud from here, and we do need to go to the South Shroud. There's a couple things we need to kill over there. So up here, South Shroud. Just review this real quick. Oh, wait, we need to kill one more. I think I went to the instance too early, and it didn't register the second one I killed. Kill this bruiser again. Alright, there we go. Anyways, reviewing this again. Alright, so I actually don't have anything left on that. So smallmouth orbons, red bellies, antelope stags, goblin thugs. Wow, we have a lot of stuff in the South Shroud for Lancer. Jeez. So I know where all of these are. And then we have some the Notion stuff. Alright. So this is going to put us at the bottom left hand corner of the map. So here are the condors. Condors, really? What? Add condors on here? I did. Wow. I totally forgot, even though I was just looking at that like a few seconds ago. That looks like we're about to hit level 32 as well. Go ahead and dot up both of these. Go ahead and pull this the good old-fashioned tank way. And this should level us up to 32, actually. Oh yeah, remember that story I was telling you earlier about the tree with, I think it's this tree right here, the tree trunk. There's like a side quest you get, right? And you're supposed to kill like this like swarm of bugs or whatever. You need to throw a potion on it to like weaken it. A lot of people tend not to actually do that or pay attention to the quest log because they're just, you know, going through it. So that's fun. Also, that chat is fun too. Love getting that kind of chat. Let's just clear log that. Don't want that in my chat log. Thank you very much. Alright, so I have Orobons to kill, red bellies, thugs. So goblin thugs are like right here. Red bellies are over here. And the Orobons are like in this river. So let's go take care of these. I remember how annoying it is killing these red bellies because there's only a few of them of each kind and you have to wait for them to respawn usually depending on how many you need to kill. It's also especially annoying if you happen to be here at the same time someone else is trying to kill the same ones. Yeah, see, you need to kill 4. There's only 2 here. Also, those freaking the lancers will kill you very easily. Yeah, those venomous bites, a lot of damage. Let's get our chocobo over here. Gonna go ahead and I guess we just have to wait until they respawn. Pretty annoying. So let's review this though. So we got antelope stags. I think those are over here actually. The silent arbor ones, yeah. Oh, and the coral poachers, which are over there as well. Like, it's like more than half of the lancer level 3 hunting log is in the South Shroud. So we got East Shroud, Upper, North, and Quarthus. Huh. So we go to the East Shroud, get that done. Then we'll hit the North Shroud, and from the North Shroud we actually get to Quarthus. That's how you get to Quarthus. Which we have not been to yet, actually. Okay, can these things respawn already? Like, seriously. Like, this video is going to be pretty long as is. So after I finish up these hunting logs, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Next video, I might just head back on to Rogue, do level 10 quests, and level up some more. I don't know. Probably that. Alright, here we go. Probably don't even need a dot. Really? Had to stun me? Alright, let's go. Alright, out of range. Let's go. Yeah, I can't change stance while we're on mount, unfortunately. Alright, so the Orobon should be in this river, I believe. Yep. Whoa, what? The wind sprite? What? How did we aggro a wind sprite? It's not even a hostile enemy, so I am confused. Just gonna phlebotomize those. Alright, there we go. Ore bonds, done. Not too sure about those. Thought they were boss for a second. I mean, maybe they are, but I don't know. Oh. Whoa. Lag, please. Yeah, I forgot actually. I got a text from somebody. Yeah, there we go. Lots of people here because of the whole Palace of the Dead stuff. Again, I think I already said that. I'm probably going to save that until much, much later. It is a good leveling tool though, so especially if you want to level with some of your friends who are playing the game that are much higher level than you, since you can all go into it no matter what. Alright, so I'm after Goblin Thugs, Coral Poachers, and wow, we didn't even finish killing the stags. I don't know what I'm doing. I got sidetracked by the text. Alright, so poachers should actually be like right here, I think. No, right there. Oh, no, these are red bellies. So yeah. Right here. There isn't really a whole good reason to come to this part of the map. So it's definitely one of the less explored areas. So here are the goblins. Actually, I only have to kill 3 of them. I'm surprised I haven't aggroed these yet. Alright, here are the poachers. Hi! Wow, I almost... Yeah. Oh. Wow, you just walked right past me. It's probably not a good thing. I should probably kill this or he's gonna kill my chocobo. Yep. Alright, fine. We have a full-out attack. Let's go. I actually need to kill 4 of the poachers, so this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, man, that die is really potent. Almost killed my chocobo even though it wasn't attacking him anymore. Got another cutter. Got another cutter. Got another hunter. Where are the poachers? There's one. Bad idea. Chocobo made it without getting himself killed. I saw another poacher back there. Oh, look, there's one. All isolated too, so that's good. Alright. So, yeah, it looks like our business in the South Shroud has concluded. Let's try to get out of here without hackering anything else. Whew. Oh, this is going to be a long video, isn't it? Over an hour long. Bet you guys love these ones. Oh, there's quite a bit of people doing fates nowadays, huh? Surprisingly. But yeah, I totally get, like, I've seen a couple people comment, you know, they just kind of listen to this while they're doing their own stuff in 14 or whatever. You know, I listen to Let's Plays all the time when I'm doing stuff in 14 or and other games as well, actually. Like maybe just grinding stuff. Also watch, you know, TV shows, animes, movies. Helps that my computer is like right next to my TV as well, so. Alright, I don't actually know. Yeah, I am totally going the wrong way. The ones we need to kill are actually over here, the sylphs. That leads to the, like, this area is like level 40 stuff. You definitely don't want to be in that area at this level. Here's the eternal bonding area. For those of you who are curious, don't know if I pointed that out already. I've only actually been there twice. One for my own wedding, and another for a friend's. So unfortunately, I actually have to sink down to kill. Happens to be a fate going on right now. This is gonna get some pretty interesting. Hello, random lancer that just came out of nowhere. So this doesn't actually progress the fate. These are just enemies that are in the area. It's pretty annoying. Alright, seriously. So I have no actual. Actually, it looks like I got paralyzed. So that's fine. I have no interest in the actual fate, but yeah. Things you need to kill are actually on the bridge. That's kind of an annoying thing that happens in a lot of fates that I kind of wish Square Enix would fix. That a lot of the times you'll get fates and enemies that are there just kind of normally anyway will get, you know, roped into the fate area and like they'll be counted as fate enemies, but they don't actually count towards the progress of the fate. Which, you know, I've learned how to tell them apart myself. But, you know, for newer players, it's really confusing to them, and so, you know, you could see those two players were, like, attacking those sylphs thinking they were part of the fate, which they're not, so. Alright, what do we have to kill here? Alright, Death Talon. That's in Quartus, and these are in Upper. Alright. So the Death Talon should be right here. Gonna renew my fish, so that's about to wear off. I'll use the stupid cloud. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this mount, to be honest. I do like the Eastern set though that we got from the Amazon thing. Hopefully, if you guys wanted all of that stuff, you guys were able to get it. Promotion is long over now. So unless you can find somebody who happened to get some codes that don't want them. I actually tried to make another Amazon account to buy some stuff to see if I could get another code to give away on the channel, but did not work out at all. Did not. I think my Chocobo's gonna die actually. Standing in one too many AoEs and getting way too much aggro. That's okay though. We have plenty of greens to resummon him. Alright, let's get out of here now. And now we can actually head to Quartus. Let's do that. So Quartus is actually right here. This area. Oh, when did I get these? I probably got them from a Fate. That's nice. I mean, I'm not gonna use them, but that's nice. Might be helpful on my rogue, actually. Oh, looks like I got a point. Forgot about that. Should probably find a mender sometime soon as well. Look at that, another 9,400 points, almost 9,500 for mapping the realm. Alright, so the Ixal we need to fight are actually in this little sort of cave area over here. Not that far off. I remember when Quartus was considered one of the higher level areas. This was like early access / first week of launch, mind you, back for A Realm Reborn. I thought it was I don't know. I was considered like kind of like a superstar around this level because actually the first job I actually unlocked was Scholar, not Bard, even though Bard was my first 50. And at the time, Scholars were like extremely rare because a lot of people didn't know how to unlock them, and a lot of people also didn't have as much time clocked in as I did to get to level 30 that quickly. So this is like before like even official launch I was a Scholar, so got a little bit of special attention for a couple days. That was nice, I guess. So here we go, Fear Callers. I totally forgot to resummon my Chocobo. Well, might as well summon it. Level him up, right? Please no Stone Skin. Okay, good. Speaking of which, how's this level going? Yep. Had quite a bit of the experience. Most of that's probably coming from the challenge log. Oh, we only needed to kill one. Alright. Good thing too, because it looks like there's only one here. Oh. Actually, no. There's more. There's more. It just doesn't show up because I already finished my hunting log. So it looks like we just need Upper and Eastern Lenosha. Oakwood. Alright. Alright, so how we want to do this. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to return to Gridania. We're going to take the airship to Limsa. And then from Limsa, we should be able to take... Actually, no, I don't think so. I don't think you can take a ferry to Eastern Lenosha, actually. Actually, no, there is a boat there. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if you can actually take a boat there without having been there already. Keep forgetting that there's actually an 8th rate teleport to the airship. That didn't used to be there. They added that in like 2.3, I think, or 3.3 rather. Alright, so I am also getting a little bit of a headache, probably from these this headset. So after this video is over, I'm definitely going to take a little break. Maybe take a couple pieces of Tylenol. Also take my allergy medicine. I mean, it probably wouldn't be that pleasant to hear me have like a sneezing fit on one of my Let's Plays, so would it be? Alright, so Bulwark Hall? Yeah. If there is a if we can take the ferry there, it's going to be the ferry right next to the Rogues Guild in Fisherman's Bottom. I think you can take a ferry there, but I don't know if it's unlocked for me to take it there yet. We shall see. If not, we'll just have to like go there from like Lower Lenosha or something like that, Middle Lenosha. Where are we going? Fisherman's Guild. Yep, Cost of the Soul. There we go. For the Guild. It's the first time coming here as well. Lots of dancing girls here as well, if you know that's your thing. Probably the I mean, it is like a resort, so this is honestly probably the prettiest area in the game. Well, the vanilla game rather. Of course, that's also subject. I mean, I personally I mean, the beach is nice and all, but I prefer the forest in Gridania and the Black Shroud. So what do we actually need to kill here? Apkalus? I think that's it, right? Yeah, everything else is in Upper Lenosha. Speaking of which, the Moonfire Fairs I think is the next event, right? Like, it might be the Make It Rain event if they're doing that again. I don't remember actually when the Make It Rain event was last year. If it was in between the Easter event and Moonfire Fair. But Moonfire Fair is probably my favorite event in the game. You get a lot. Each year we've gotten you know, nice outfits and stuff. There's a dead person there. But we've gotten, like, the first year we got, like, some SWIP suits. I think the second year we got the yukatas, I think. And then last year we got, like, the One Piece swimsuits. Right? Was that last year? I am like... There's only been 3, right? I am just... I'm trying to think, because there's that also that one event where we got like the ranger suits. That was in this area too. So I don't know if that was a Moonfire Fair event. Was that really a year ago? You know, I need to look this up. Let's set to Upper Lenosha first. And we don't. There's actually no 8th right in Upper Lenosha, or at least not the left side that we're going to. The right side there is, but we don't go there until much later. So let me check this up while we're loading here. So when was the Moonfire Fair? Moonfire Fair. Yeah, Moonfire Fair isn't until like August, which is why I was thinking that the Make It Rain campaign was like in between April and August, because that's really the hugest gap they have in between events. Because you got Heavenstern like beginning of the year, then you have the Valationes Day or whatever in February, and then you got Little Ladies Day in mid-March, then Easter in mid-April, and then there's absolutely nothing until freaking August for Moonfire Fair. And then October you got the All Hallows Eve. I don't think there's a Thanksgiving event actually, and then but regardless, there's also the whatchamacallit, the Starlight Celebration, Christmas. Is there a Thanksgiving event? There might be. Honestly, I don't know. My memory is like terrible tonight. I'm gonna look this up after we finish these last few hunting logs. I forgot my Chocobos on healer stance. Yeah, even if you don't actually unlock any of the DPS abilities for your Chocobo, they can still auto attack, so it's worth putting them on free stance for that reason. Really, I was just in Eastern Lenosha. Come on now. Alright, and these should be over up there, I think. There's the B rank. No, we're right here, too. That's convenient. Alright, one more. That's not it. Now, the whole point of actually doing all this was actually to unlock the next rank in my Grand Company, so I could do the leaves over in Camp Tranquil, because I'm not allowed to do those yet until I rank up. And in order to rank up, I needed to do the entirety of my Grand Company log. So I have, how much do I have? 5,000 seals, 5,500. Unfortunately, my return is out, so I'm just going to teleport there, use an Aetheryte ticket. Actually, let's just look up a list of seasonal events for Final Fantasy XIV. Oh yes, you also have the Rising, huh? That's after the Moonfire Fair, and that's a made-up event for the anniversary of Final Fantasy XIV's launch. Forgot about that one. Yeah, there is no Thanksgiving event. I was right. It's 2016. When did the so Make It Rain was, yeah, May, the end of May to the beginning of June was basically Make It Rain. So we'll see if that happens this year, because that would be the next that would be the next event. That's what I'm trying to say. Not the Starlight. Where's the Moonfire Fair? Yeah, so last year, 2016's Moonfire Fair was the Ranger outfits. 2015 was the One Piece. 2014 was the Yukatas. and 2013 were the first swimsuits. So you got like bikinis and stuff like that for the very first one in 2013. 2014 you got the yukatas, which are very nice. I like those. 2015 you got like one-piece swimsuits. And 2016 you got the ranger outfits, which not really my thing, but I know a lot of people got a kick out of that, so that's fine. So I wonder what we'll get this year. Okay, so we still need to actually spend 5,000 seals to rank up, but thankfully because of that hunting log, we got quite a few seals. But there we go. There we go. Goal of the video done. It only took like almost 80 minutes. Could have made a movie in this amount of time. But I think that should be it for this video. Next video, I don't know what we're doing. Probably heading back to Rogue and doing some stuff there. Or we could just finish leveling Lancer. Yeah, let's I don't know. We'll decide. We'll decide. We got another hour or so, so we'll decide. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this longer video, cause definitely was. I think might actually be my longest video in Let's Play yet. So let's make it even longer by rambling. No, I'm done. Please, I'm done. So thank you all for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Hopefully not as long. Sayonara. Bye bye.